Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Saturday, April 28th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, today we're going to talk a little bit about the Democrats. Obviously, the Democrats are serious about winning the House in November, and, the Republicans are serious about retaining the House. So I think it's going to be a very interesting campaign. It's probably a little early to tell you which way it's going to go. In many cases, we don't even know the candidates who are running for the House because of primaries and so on. So we'll get a better idea, I think, of what's going to happen around Labor Day. I think right now it's a little bit too early to make any predictions one way or the other. But it is a historical fact, and this is just a historical fact, that the president usually loses seats in his first midterm. Whether he loses enough seats to lose the House, for example, well, that's what we don't know. Sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't. So we will have to wait a little bit longer to tell you what we think is going to happen in 2018. We do know two things that are very clear from news reports, and that is the Democrats in the center of the country, in other words, the Democrats between California and New York, are screaming that they're sick and tired of hearing the National Party talk about Russia and collusion. These Democrats are also saying they don't want to talk about impeachment. What's happening is that talk of impeachment is actually creating a backlash and having the exact opposite, in the sense that it means Republicans are going to turn out to protect President Trump. And talking about Russia and collusion is simply not working in those areas of the country where the Democrats have to win. For the Democrats to win the House, they have to win 25 seats, 24, I think, 25, to have a majority of one or two. What that means is that they're going to have to win a bunch of districts that they historically have not done very well in. That is, a lot of those areas between California and New York. They're going to win California. They're going to win New York. They're going to win many of the cities. I mean, that's a given. They're going to win that. What they have to win is some of those districts between California and New York, districts that have, at least in the last 30 or 40 years, been voting more Republican or going red, as they like to say. So that's really the challenge for the Democrats. They have to win those districts. And talking about impeachment and talking about Russia and talking about collusion, that's not doing it for them. So you have a lot of Democrats who are simply saying, stop talking about Russia, stop talking about collusion, and let's talk about the economy. Let's talk about issues, pocketbook issues, that really matter to the voters. Now, the challenge for the Democrats is that there is a very strong wing of the Democrat Party, what I call the left wing of the Democrat Party, that they want to talk about impeachment. They want to talk about Russia. In fact, there's a billionaire out in California who's putting out millions and millions of dollars to Democrat candidates who want to talk about impeachment. So it's a real challenge for them, because I think the heart of the party, the soul of the party, wants to talk about impeachment. But I think the more level-headed people in the party, the people who have to run for re-election or have to run for election in many of these rural areas or suburban areas, they don't want to talk about impeachment. They don't want to talk about collusion. They want to talk about the economy and so on. So we'll see what happens. But clearly, there is a dispute within the Democrat Party as to what their strategy should be in 2018, and that dispute has not been settled as of the moment. Thank you for watching. We have all of these over at YouTube. We have them on Twitter, and we have them in my blog. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.